through it before I thought to say hi to you guys. I'm starting my morning with some great value decaffeinated green tea and a scoop of Herbalife fiber. I love that fiber. And yeah, starting this morning slowly. There's 0 points in this cup of tea. I'll be back in a little while. Hello everybody. It is so good to finally have a setup back. Right now in my car, that means a new car mount. My everything chose to break last week, and so I was out of commission a little bit for the last few days, so I tried to do some impromptu videos, some different kind of things to fill in the space until I could get back up and running. I would say I'm doing better. Yesterday I wasn't feeling so great. Trying to think of where I left off with taping and communicating with you guys, because I did a little goals video yesterday. So I'm gonna put my footage in from yesterday that I started out with. Yesterday I had an interesting day. I woke up just not really feeling, not like sick, but just, I think my sinuses are pretty bad right now. I even had my students saying, "Miss Tracy, is your voice okay?" But yesterday I wanted dinner for breakfast. So I'm one of those people, you know, I know the majority of people like breakfast for dinner, but I am one of those people that actually likes dinner for breakfast at times. I'm a heavy meal eater in the beginning of the day, so that works out for me. So I had a bowl of gumbo, chicken gumbo, so it was just rice and chicken. I'll show you that. I'll put the footage in there. Yes, this is breakfast, you guys. This is my breakfast. I often have these days when I don't want breakfast stuff. Sorry for the not mixed well kind of thing going on here. And I just want something heartier. I'm one of those dinner for breakfast kind of people. I can do that. And we made this gumbo, and I'm not even sure how to point it. And I really hate this kind of stuff that I don't know exactly how to point it. For right now, I'm gonna put 10 points for this bowl. I would say this is about 1.5 cups. I put water in this because it was a little bit too, spicy, a little too much salt we added. So there's quite a bit of water content in here, but this was about 1.5 cups of gumbo mix, and I just don't even know how to point it. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I want to stay highly accountable, but I really do want to eat this. It was delicious, and it's what I want. So I'm going to count 10 points for it for right now. I don't know. You tell me what you think. And then I was really just craving some toast, and I don't really give myself allotment for toast very much. But anyway, I'm going to have it. This is 2 slices of the butter bread. I can't even remember the points to that right now. I'll put them on the screen. And then I have about a tablespoon of Blue Bonnet margarine on there. I'll put the points on that as well. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm still feeling a little bit tired, so I may take another nap before I get up and get started with the day after I do this. So I'll be back in just a little bit. And I made myself 2 pieces of toast, and I think I was just looking for comfort food, you know? So that was great. It was quite a bit of points to start the day, but that's okay. And then for lunch, I'm trying to think of what I had for lunch. Oh, I made a smoothie. These people are gonna make me miss my light. I had a smoothie, and then when I came home, I still just was not feeling very good. I'm thinking that I had some Halo Top, and I watched This Is Us, and I went to bed fairly early, like 10. I would have went earlier if This Is Us had not been on last night, but so, and then I slept forever again. I'm grateful to pretty much work second shift, so I can kind of sleep until the alarm goes off or whenever I feel rested. So that was like 10 o'clock this morning. That's super late for me. So something's going on, but I have a lot of drainage and stuff. Sorry. There's a lot of road work going on this road here, and everything is like kind of torn up feeling, so forgive me if things are shaking. I have a new car mount, which I thought was doing a little bit better, but it seems to be a little shakier today than it was yesterday. So anyway, yeah, there's not very much to tell. I just haven't been feeling the most fantastic, but life has to go on, right? So Vlogtober, I hope you guys are enjoying a little bit of different format, a little bit of different information. I did not put a ton of thought into that at all. Of course, you know, this is my first year of vlogging, and it's not really like I had been out on YouTube for very long or watched a bunch of people do it or learned a whole bunch from someone else. So I'm learning as I go along. If I'm doing something crazy, then forgive me, but this is just my hope. My hope with this channel is to inspire someone, to be an example, to share little bits and pieces of the Weight Watchers program, you know, for those who are considering doing it or doing it too. And even if you're not on Weight Watchers, just it is my way of sticking to something, because I've tried a million different things, and I honestly always come back to the Weight Watchers program, because it is the one program where I am learning how to manage food, to manage life and eating. I often say, wouldn't it be so much easier if having a problem with food was the same as having a problem with alcohol or some other substance that we don't have to have? But when you think about it, those of us that struggle with food have an interesting time, because it's something that we have to have. You know, we're just eating in excess, something that we need to live. But wouldn't it be easier? That's no slight to anyone who has any other substance problems or whatever. I don't mean it that way. That's just what I've always thought in my head. And if I'm wrong, leave it in the comments. Let me know. But it just seems like if I could just take a pill for my nutrition during the day, you know, or if I could just, you know, drink one drink and be done, and just, you know, not have to actually ingest food in my body, then it feels like it would be just so different. Anyway, that's just a tangent I'm getting off on. But so far, so good. This week, I came out of a busy weekend, so I feel like I was extra tired because of that too. I don't know what's going on in Florida. I think we have some kind of tropical storms or something brewing. So I think that's why almost all of the students that I went to this week have had runny noses and just, you know, itchy and stuff going on. So I think that it's not just me feeling the way that I am. I think it's a lot of people right now. So there's not much more to tell, so I suppose I'll come back a little bit later and share with you when I can. All right. So as I was saying, I wasn't feeling so great yesterday, so I ended the evening by having a cup of coffee, and I think I had a little bit of Publix buffalo dip and celery, and then I called it a night very early, so I needed that extra rest. So I'm going to end this vlog here, and I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in. I hope you're doing great. Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't hit that like, comment, or subscribe button, take the time to do it now. I love having you around. I'll see you tomorrow for weigh-in.